The highlights of today's defense news, 3rd of November 25. L&T signs pact with GA to build remotely piloted aircraft systems for Indian Armed Forces. Odisha startup BonV Aero awarded for innovation in defense technology. Axiscades and France's Cilas team up to bring laser-powered anti-drone technology to Indian forces. Southern Command conducts drone and counter-drone exercise Vayu Samanvay in desert sector. Mahindra Mahindra completes liquidation of Australian aerospace subsidiary. DRDO tests new airborne electronic warfare Swayam Raksha Kavach suite for TEJAS Mark 1A. India and France formalize co-development of 120 kilonewton jet engine for AMCA. India launches PRAGYASHAKTI integrated AI-driven EW networks. Indian Navy to conduct tri-services exercise with Indian Army and Indian Air Force. Indian Navy to bolster space-based communication with indigenous GSAT 7R satellite. CSIO pioneers waveguide-based smart HUD for next-generation AMCA stealth fighter. Cochin Shipyard and Denmark-based Switzer partner to manufacture advanced electric transverse tugboats in India. And in the global highlights, Russia launches new nuclear submarine Khabarovsk. A look at the news in detail. Larsen and Toubro announced a deal with US-based General Atomics Aeronautical Systems to manufacture unmanned aerial systems for Indian Armed Forces. Under the pact, the two entities will together manufacture medium-altitude, long-endurance, remotely piloted aircraft systems in India. Under this partnership, L&T will participate in the upcoming 87 male RPAs program of the Ministry of Defence, where L&T will be the prime bidder and GA-ASI the technological partner. The collaboration will enable the production of GA-ASI's MQ series RPAs that are combat proven. These are widely operational across the globe with millions of flight hours in surveillance and strike missions. The deal combines L&T's extensive engineering, precision manufacturing and system integration in defense and aerospace and the operational expertise of GA-ASI. Odisha-based aerospace and defense technology startup BonV Aero received the SIDM Champion Award under Category 1, that is the Technology Product Innovation to address defense capabilities gap. The company's advanced propulsion systems, rugged airframes, and self-flying technologies have redefined unmanned aerial systems, enabling tactical operations, rapid mobility, and mission autonomy in high-threat environments. Axiscades Technologies has signed a memorandum of understanding with Cilas SA, a French company known for its expertise in laser technology. The partnership aims to bring advanced CUAS solutions, basically systems that can detect and take down enemy drones, to the Indian Armed Forces. The aim of this partnership is to introduce Cilas's cutting-edge high-energy laser weapon system HELMA-P, which can destroy hostile drones mid-air using precision laser beams, to India. Under the agreement, Axiscades will design the overall system architecture tailored to the specific requirements of the Indian Army. Both partners will also focus on the co-development and integration of a vehicle-mounted counter-unmanned aerial system solution in which the powerful HELMA-P laser will be seamlessly incorporated into Axiscades' advanced command and control system. Dr. Sampath Ravinarayan, founder and chairman and managing director of Axiscades, commented, Cilas HELMA-P is recognized globally as one of the foremost hard-kill options, having successfully deployed in vital operations for NATO during the Olympic Games in Paris and the French Navy. Axiscades is committed to localize the necessary maintenance equipment and take part into the manufacturing of HELMA-P in order to ensure its production and sustainability within India. Indian Army successfully conducted a large-scale drone and counter-drone exercise Vayu Samanvay 2 from 28th to 29th of October in forward areas of desert sector under the Pune, Pune headquartered Southern Command. The exercise was designed to validate Army's preparedness for next generation warfare by integrating various aerial and ground assets and fusion of multi-domain command and control centers in a realistic electronic warfare and contested operational environment. Vayu Samanvay 2 also showcased joint interoperability between various arms of the Army, reinforcing coordination for technology enabled operations in sensitive frontier regions. The exercise enabled troops to experiment with indigenous technologies under operational environment. Mahindra Aerospace Australia has been officially liquidated after going into voluntary liquidation in July 24. The Indian conglomerate received approximately 2 million US dollars from the liquidation process. Mahindra acquired a 75.1% stake in Australian aircraft maker GA-ASI and component manufacturer Aerospace Australia in December 2009 for 175 crore rupees, expecting to tap into the global aviation market. After shutting down manufacturing in 2020, selling the business back to original owner George Morgan in November 23, Mahindra Aerospace has now received its final deregistration certificate, completely exiting the aircraft business. DRDO has commenced advanced flight trials of its new airborne electronic warfare suite Swayam Raksha Kavach (SRK), designed for integration with the Hindustan Aeronautics TEJAS Mark 1A light combat aircraft. The SRK suite, an evolution of DRDO's earlier D-29 system, represents a major step in enhancing the self-protection capabilities of the Air Force's forthcoming TEJAS Mark 1A fleet. Its deployment is planned from the end of 2026 following successful testing and certification. Development of the SRK began in 2021 under the Combat Aircraft System Development and Integration Center (CASDIC) of DRDO. Alongside the SRK program, DRDO has transferred the upgraded D-29 EW suite technology and associated intellectual property from CASDICs to Bharat Electronics for industrial scale production. India has officially launched Project PRAGYASHAKTI, an ambitious program to build a common integration framework for all major electronic warfare systems across the armed forces. The initiative aims to bridge platforms of various origins from the United States, Russia, France, and the United Kingdom to homegrown Indian systems and ensure seamless communication, data sharing, and coordinated action among them. One of the major drivers behind this move is the operational diversity faced by the Air Force, which operates one of the world's most varied fleets, from legacy Soviet era jets to modern Western fighters and indigenous aircrafts. This wide spectrum of EW suites, sensors, and jammers poses a major interoperability challenge. By developing a unified software architecture, Prayag Shakti seeks to enable real-time decision making, mission planning, and cross-platform coordination across all three services. The system will enhance real-time situational awareness and decision-making through AI-driven adaptive EW capabilities, strengthening India's digital warfare, resilience, and strategic autonomy. Operational tests are planned within 18 months with phased integration to follow. At the heart of Project PRAGYASHAKTI lies the creation of an integrated electronic warfare software framework featuring 8 specialized software modules known as computer software configuration items, each handling a specific operational or analytical function. These modules are grouped into 4 categories: control entities, systems level control center, and block level control center; communication entities, reconnaissance and direction finding system and jammer stations; radar entities with radar entity RSEC; and special entities, cellular, UAV, and satellite interceptors. The Prayag Shakti project unfolds in 2 major phases: development and implementation. During the development phase, engineers will design and build 8 unique software entities supporting radar, jammer, and interceptor operations. These will serve as the building blocks of the integrated framework. In the implementation phase, the system will establish common operational standards across all entities, defining generic entity types, standardized user interfaces, and unified message formats. It will also integrate artificial intelligence and machine learning for predictive analysis, automated reporting, and threat pattern recognition. Additional technological enablers include a shared EW database for all sensor types, OASIS MQTT 5.0 protocol for advanced message exchange, generic device interface layer for easier hardware integration, and AI-assisted data correlation and dynamic report generation. The Tri-Services Exercise TSC 2025 Trishul, being conducted by the Indian Navy as a lead service jointly with the Indian Army and Indian Air Force, will commence in early November 25. Headquarters Western Naval Command, in close coordination with the three services, will be conducting the exercise, which will feature large-scale operations across the creek and desert sectors of Rajasthan and Gujarat, alongside comprehensive maritime operations, including amphibious operations in the North Arabian Sea, covering the Gujarat coast and the Northern Arabian Sea. Army Southern Command, Western Naval Command, and the Southwestern Air Command are the principal formations participating in the exercise. Indian Coast Guard, Border Security Force, and other central agencies are also participating in large numbers, further reinforcing interagency coordination and integrated operations. The exercise aims to achieve validation and synchronization of operational procedures across the three services, enabling joint effect-based operations in multi-domain environment. The key objectives include enhancing interoperability of platforms and infrastructure, strengthening the integration of networks across services, and advancing jointness in operations across multiple domains. A major focus of the exercise is also to enhance synergy between all forces and validate multi-domain integrated operations in a large and complex operational environment involving large-scale deployment of Indian Navy warships, Indian Air Force fighter and support aircraft, as well as amphibious operations involving amphibious component of Indian Army and Navy, including the landing platform dock INS Jalaswa and landing craft utility vessels. The exercise will also validate joint intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, electronic warfare, and cyber warfare plans. The exercise also will include Indian Navy carrier operations conducted jointly with shore-based assets of the Air Force. The Central Scientific Instruments Organization CSIO, a constituent laboratory of the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research CSIR, has embarked on the development of a next-generation smart head-up display for India's future fifth-generation fighter aircraft. This marks CSIRO's entry into the advanced optical engineering field of waveguide technology, a domain currently being explored by leading nations like Israel and the United Kingdom for cutting-edge military applications. Waveguide technology enables electromagnetic waves, including light or radio waves, to be channeled efficiently through controlled paths with minimal energy loss. This technology is crucial in applications like radars, augmented reality, optical imaging, and broadcasting systems. In the context of aviation, it holds the potential to significantly enhance the clarity and responsiveness of pilot display systems, a step change for future combat platforms. According to CSIO scientists, the upcoming smart HUD will replace the conventional cathode ray tube-based setup with a compact digital display system. This advancement will make the new HED approximately 30% lighter and 50% more energy efficient than current models, while delivering superior image sharpness and precision. The system will also employ transparent glass plates instead of traditional lenses, allowing for a slimmer, physical profile, and lower visual signature, an asset for stealth aircraft integration. Switzer and Cochin Shipyard signed letter of intent to advance electric transverse tug manufacturing in India. Under the LOI, Switzer and CSL will collaborate on plans to build electrical transverse tugboats at CSL's yard facilities in India, signaling Switzer's long-term intent to make in India and to bring to market one of the most advanced and environmentally progressive tug designs to support India's green port and green towage ambitions. The collaboration will combine Switzer's global expertise in sustainable towage with CSL's shipbuilding capability and the wider strengths of India's engineering talent, supply chains, and innovation ecosystem. The transverse concept is central to the partnership. Known for exceptional maneuverability and efficiency, transverse tugs provide precise control in confined waters, improving safety and operational performance while reducing energy use and emissions. These vessels are intended for Switzerland's global fleet renewal and growth markets and will also create the opportunity for a locally built world-class design to be deployed in Indian port and terminal operations. In the global news, Russia has launched its latest nuclear submarine to be armed with a Poseidon nuclear drone, also known as Doomsday missile, capable of wiping out a coastal nation. The heavy missile cruiser will enhance Russia's maritime security and protect its interests worldwide. The submarine will undergo sea trials before deployment. The Khabarovsk nuclear submarine was designed by Rubin, the Central Design Bureau of Marine Engineering, and is intended to address Navy missions using modern underwater weapons, including robotic systems for various purposes. That's the news for today. We hope you have enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our channel and do give us your feedback. Thank you.